my wife and I lost our son to because of alcohol about 5 years ago. And a lot, I think, I recognize that he was going through a lot of difficulty. But there was also, I think, a period where I probably was in denial a lot. Well, it's okay, it's not that bad. And I also kind of felt like, with what little advice I was giving him, that he would be able to seek out help. But it was more severe than that. When he did pass away, I mean, the severe shock and the impact of a young person going through this. My wish is that no future parent coming along, Indian parent, will have to go through that.
Death.
Suicide.
Losing family and friends.
Kids getting addicted to alcohol.
Alcohol poisoning.
ER visits.
Kids who look sick all the time.
My friend's getting sick.
Being hungover.
Severe mood swings.
People spending all their money on alcohol.
Kids being drunk in public.
Bad grades.
Kids dropping out of school.
Legal trouble.
Getting arrested.
Getting arrested.
Arrested.
Ending up in jail.
Jail or juvenile hall.
Kids getting DUIs.
Drunk driving.
Car accidents. Fatal car accidents.
Bad decisions.
Bad decisions. Really bad decisions.
People getting into fights.
Fights.
My friends getting in fights.
Injuries.
Severe injuries.
Physical and emotional abuse.
Unwanted sex.
Unintended pregnancy.
Alcohol is very common in my community.
A little over 50% of kids I know drink.
I say about 70% of teens on my res drink.
70%.
75%.
75%.
Probably 80% of the kids I know drink.
80%. 80% of the kids in my school drink.
Probably 90% of the kids I know drink.
It's really easy to get alcohol.
Underage usage of alcohol in the Indian community is really an epidemic. It's, and I can speak from personal experience because I believe the first time that I got drunk, that I touched alcohol, I was probably about 9, 10 years old.
I was with my cousins and she's like, do you want some? And I'm like, I guess I could try. And then I guess I had a couple sips and it burned my throat. Like less than half an hour later, I had some more, and all I remember is that I was really, really, like I couldn't keep standing or anything.
My vision kind of got blurry. I was kind of slurring with certain words, usually words that I could say, fine, I couldn't say. I kind of got dizzy, kind of drowsy. I noticed that I kind of felt like fighting somebody for no reason.
My cousin was passed out on the bed, and it was just her. She was the only girl there, and there was like 4 or 5 guys. And so she got really messed up.
My cousin did suicide because his girlfriend was thinking about breaking up with him, and he drank a lot, and he hung himself.
Yeah, so my friend, he was out drinking, and then him and his buddies got into a car, and they got into a car accident, and now he's mentally impaired.
The next morning, I couldn't even eat at all through the whole day. I'm never gonna want to feel like that ever again. It wasn't, yeah.
It was hard for me to say no when I was offered alcohol because all of my friends were already drinking and I already knew the consequences, but I was caught up in the moment and I wasn't thinking straight.
I mean, peer pressure is like I don't know. See, it's like you think about it and you're like, that's bad and I don't want to do it. But then when it's like someone's handing you like the pipe or handing you the bottle, you're just like, let's do it. I mean, it's kind of hard to say no. So I mean, yeah, it's hard to say no.
Well, yeah, it can be really hard to say no sometimes because like then you don't want to feel like the outcast, like, because like I'm a very outgoing person, and so I'm like really crazy even with like out the alcohol. So like I always try to say that like I don't need alcohol to have fun.
Sometimes it's hard to say no, but I know in my head that I'm never going to say yes. Because I know that if I say yes, then I'm just throwing away all my potential.
I mean, looking back at all the things that I've heard of or seen about underage drinking, it's none of them I can think of have been a positive outcome. It's all been negative, and like if you can get nothing positive from drinking, then why do it?
I just think about the outcome and what could happen if like I got in trouble, or think about like what I'm doing to my body.
It's really easy for me to say no to alcohol because I don't want to disrespect my community, my people, and my ancestors.
It's really easy for me to say no to alcohol because 2 of my cousins died from it.
It's not hard for me to say no because when I say no, it means no, and people know that.
Traditions and values are extremely important because it grounds a youth in what is right and what is wrong, kind of right-mindedness, and it helps them to see the future for themselves.
I do think that the culture can give youth strength, whether you're female or male, because it's something that you can be into, whether it's the dancing or the basket weaving or learning how to cook the traditional foods or making the special clothing that we wear when we dance. It's all things, it's all elements that keep us kind of grounded and not want to venture off to go party and drink alcohol.
You get a connection with your grandparents or your parents or your brothers and sisters when they're trying to teach you how to do a certain thing, whether it's weave a basket or dance at powwows. It's just that connection you have, and you feel special in a way that you don't want to let go. It's your tradition.
It's good to know who you are. And like if you have Native traditions, if you're doing this, like if you're out and you're drumming and stuff, you have a drum group, or if you're like making arts and crafts and stuff, you're not on the streets and you're not drinking. Like you have alternatives, healthy alternatives.
I dance and I sing and I don't know, just stuff like that, and like I don't know, I'm spiritually connected to it, you know, like I don't know, like at a powwow and we go and stand by the drums, you can just feel it and just stuff like that. It's a good feeling.
For me, it's just like not many people know of a Native. So it's just like being that special person, you know. When I'm at school, I'm not known as a Native. Like I went to an all-black school, I was known as the white kid. I went to an all-white school where I was known as the black kid. So just being Native is really that special thing that I have. You know, I say that I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm Native.
I absolutely love learning about our cultures and traditions.
I love connecting with different generations.
I just love living on the res.
I love this necklace.
I love learning my native language.
I like being unique.
I love playing sticks.
I just love our people.
I'm proud to be Native because we are a strong people.
I'm proud to be Native because of our dances.
I'm proud to connect with past and present family.
I'm proud that we're still here and fighting.
I'm so proud to be Native.
I'm proud to be Native for the spiritual connection to the earth.
I'm proud to be Native because I'm helping keep my culture alive.
I'm proud of our history.
I'm proud to carry down the genes of my tribe.
I'm proud to be Native because that's who I am.
I'm proud to be Native because that's who I am.
Our culture is prevention.
Our Native culture is prevention.
Our culture is prevention.
Our culture is prevention.